Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the Noon News from Montana's news leader.
Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us here on the Statewide Noon News. I'm Samantha Sullivan. An early morning shooting is under investigation on the Billings South Side. Just after 12:30 this morning, a 911 caller said they were shot at. A suspect was named but fled before officers arrived. The victim's car was hit by the gunfire, but the victim was not injured. The police are still searching for that suspect. This marks the second shooting in Billings just 2 days in a row. And authorities are looking for a man who fled from law enforcement after firing shots at a Trout Creek motel. Sanders County Sheriff's deputies responded to the area around 6 o'clock last night for reports of a man pointing a gun at another person at the Lakeside Motel and also attempting to start a fire there. While deputies were on scene speaking with witnesses, the same man returned, firing additional shots into a nearby building before driving away. Deputies did begin to pursue the man but lost him due to his head start. Other agencies were brought in to assist in the search, but after several hours, the man was not found. No injuries were reported in that incident. Authorities say they have identified the man and the investigation is ongoing. Well, 3 people were taken into custody in Idaho in connection with a shooting in Jefferson County on Tuesday. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian has more on the details of the arrests and what led up to the incident.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office announced the arrests around 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon on Facebook. Sheriff Craig Doolittle said the suspects were taken into custody without incident at a casino in the Blackfoot, Idaho area. He said they were not in the same vehicle they had been in the previous day. The incident began just before 3:30 Tuesday afternoon on Interstate 15 between Montana City and Clancy. Doolittle said a deputy tried to pull over a blue Chrysler 300 that was driving erratically, drifting over the line and keeping its blinker on. Authorities say the car didn't stop, and someone fired multiple shots at the deputy. Doolittle said the shots broke the patrol vehicle's windshield and dented the hood, but the deputy wasn't injured. The suspect's vehicle fled at high speed north on Interstate 15. The Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office reported it was later seen heading east on Canyon Ferry Road. Leaders believed 3 men were inside. Doolittle said Wednesday his office was continuing to investigate the incident.
All the cases are important to us and we want them all solved quickly, but anytime somebody gets shot at, it's a serious crime and it deserves everybody's cooperation and attention.
He thanked everyone who assisted them during the search.
Not only all the other agencies that helped, our surrounding agencies, out-of-state agencies, federal agencies, but yeah, also the public and all the tips we got and all of the information they called into us, the information in the comments they left on our Facebook page, they are greatly appreciated and they were a big help.
In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
The 3 suspects have not yet been publicly identified. And a 24-year-old man from Washington has been charged with attempted murder in Libby. Lincoln County authorities say Libby resident Doug Crum was walking on Sunday afternoon on the Kootenai River Road Trail when he was attacked from behind and stabbed multiple times. Crum was able to fight off the attacker, identified in court documents as Michael Robertson, by using bear spray. Crum was stabbed 10 times, including one that punctured a lung. Both of Crum's lungs collapsed in the incident. On Tuesday, Robertson, a native of Yakima, Washington, was charged with 1 count of attempted deliberate homicide. Robertson told authorities he was stranded in Lincoln County after his vehicle ran out of fuel. He said he stayed the night out in the woods. Robertson remains in the Lincoln County Detention Facility on $500,000 bond. And in other news this afternoon, Governor Bullock this morning unveiled his proposed state budget for the next 2 years. It includes preservation of Medicaid expansion and infrastructure plan and some sure to be controversial tax increases. The governor presented his budget at a budget capital meeting this morning. It includes a freeze in state college tuition, a $290 million infrastructure program, including one segment focused on oil and gas areas of eastern and northern Montana, and increased funds for preschool. It also extends Medicaid expansion, which is set to expire in June. But the budget proposal also includes $100 million worth of higher taxes or fees on lodging, rental cars, liquor, investment licenses, and tobacco. The Democratic governor says he hopes to work with the legislature to convince some of them that taxes are worth investment in Montana. Leaders of the 2019 legislature's Republican majority have said they don't intend to improve any tax hikes. And now we'll turn things over to Ed in the Weather Center. Ed, it's going to be a busy weekend out on the roads. Cat Grizz, some other football games around the state, busy out there.
That's for sure. And we had a lot of weather happening between now and then. Cat Grizz, it looks like actually the conditions getting to the game might be the bigger hazard than actual game time itself. It looks like we'll get some sunshine, but expected to be a chilly day. It's what we're going to call football weather. Temperatures only in the 20s to around 30 for a daytime high. And getting into next week, holiday travel with Thanksgiving coming up. We've still got a long way between now and then, but it's only a week from today. So we're going to look for generally pretty pleasant conditions, mainly in the 40s. There could be a little variation from place to place. We'll talk more about that. Forecast details coming up.
Thanks, Ed. It's now been 1 week since the deadliest wildfire in California history began north of Sacramento. Searchers recovered 8 more victims of the Camp Fire yesterday, bringing the death toll to 56. 130 people, most of them over 65, are still missing. The Camp Fire has destroyed nearly 9,000 homes and forced at least 52,000 people to evacuate. Maria Villarreal is in Paradise, California, which was left in ruins by the fire.
For those that escaped the Camp Fire, the daily litany of updated numbers fails to capture the full impact of the disaster surrounding them.
138,000 acres, 35% contained. Citizens in shelters, 1,385.
But with shelters at near capacity and thousands more displaced, many have been forced to set up camp in this Walmart parking lot.
There's more evacuees, more people are running out of money for hotels, and families, they're staying with people that, they can't stay there forever.
These before and after photos show the extent of the devastation in Paradise. Building after building turned to rubble. Government officials say rebuilding efforts could take years.
People don't have that long to wait.
Right now, the Federal Emergency Management Agency is working with 700 open disasters. All these disasters take multiple years to get through.
I didn't expect it to move that fast.
Anna Dice says she and her father Gordon were ready to evacuate when suddenly he ran back inside the house.
I honked the horn and the kitchen collapsed outward, and I knew, and I tried to get in the car and drive out, but the tires had melted.
Anna survived all night by wading in a shallow pond, but she fears her father is now gone.
When he ran inside and then he never came out.
Investigators are still working to figure out what caused this fire to start, but several homeowners have already filed a lawsuit against the local utility company PG&E. Reportedly, that utility company is now saying it faces billions of dollars in liability costs, and that's money they're not sure their insurance company can pay out. So inevitably, consumers might be on the hook for this. Mireya Villarreal, CBS News, Paradise, California.
Now, the Secretary of the Interior, Ryan Zinke, arrived in California yesterday to see firsthand what's going on. Zinke says it's the worst he's ever seen.
This is my 4th trip to California. Unfortunately, every trip this year has been forest fires, and each trip I say this is the worst fire I've seen, and now we're here today, and this is the worst fire I have seen. This is just not a state issue. It's not a federal issue. This is an American issue of managing our forests. We all want healthy forests. We're going to all have to work together in order to find solutions to this, and it's a variable. A lot of variables in this problem.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Noon News. Coming up, with Thanksgiving just a week away, you wouldn't want a bad turkey to spoil your holiday. Information on some recalls to be aware of as you head to the store right after the break. But first, Ed's in with a look at the forecast as we get closer to a very busy weekend around Montana. We'll be right back.
You're watching MTN News with Samantha Sullivan. Storm Tracker weather with Ed McIntosh, and farm and ranch news from the Northern Ag Network. This is the Noon News on Q2, Montana's news leader.